Hey, 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 hey.
Yes!
You looking good.
Oh, really? Thank you, darling.
You lose a lot of
I'm
weight.
so
You
ready
even
to
a
cook
crack
my
girl. You looking
salad.
good. You're not on crack girl. You looking real good.
Oh, I've actually gained weight since you seen me last. About 15 pounds in the quarantine.
No.
Yeah,
Oh.
that's weight. I'm not skinnier.
Really? You look this. When you lose your waist right here, it looks really good. Your neck. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. My breasts have gotten bigger and my butt got bigger. I'm just
Oh.
born. It's my 30s. You know, when you get to your 30s, your woman body's
You
just.
talking about 30s? Did you say 30s? Hello? 30s. What?
I'm not there yet. I'm not there yet. I got a few
I'm
more
past
months.
you. I'm past you. Talking about your 30s.
Yeah,
Hello?
but you got kids, Mars. I ain't got no kids yet, you know?
I have several children. So how you doing, Mary?
I pre-prepared this so that you guys can see.
Okay,
and then we'll go step by step.
Okay, so let me just introduce, okay? So you guys, on What's in the Kitchen today, I have a very good friend. Her name is Mary Harris. Mary is a singer. What?
Hi.
Me and Mary, we get along
Wait, how do
really
we
well.
do this, Marcy? Tell me how
So
this is
Mary is a singer and a very talented artist. She draws amazingly. She's one of the best. You guys need something for your business, even personal. She does jackets for all kinds of different celebrities. Mary is really up there, okay? She does it all, okay? I want a picture myself, but I do have myself on a cup, which I still have. I still have that cup.
Marcy, I actually owe you a painting. Let's not talk about it over this.
Let me pose. So Mary's gonna be making, what's in the kitchen, Mary?
A salad in a jar today. So today we're going to learn how to prepare your meals if you're not very good at cooking, if you're always on the go, you want to stay healthy. Kiara the Voice actually taught me this particular way to prepare. And back in the day when you could meet up, basically what you would do is bring 5 things. You would have 2 other friends come and you guys would all bring 7 mason jars. And when all the things are on the table, you would all take time to go around and create different salads in the jar. So it's really good for community and communication, as well as good health for your body if you want to do this with your friends and family that you're in the household with. So it does bring people together and it makes people also feel good. And when I was doing this every day, I had just been consistently losing weight because it sustains you when you're eating something of substance. And here we have the dressing at the bottom. We have your chickpeas. You're gonna have, we have broccoli, we have carrots. This is shredded cabbage. And then the last thing I'm gonna put in here is the salad. So today I'm going to walk you through how to make a salad in a jar, but I just want to kind of pre-make one for you so you can see what it looks like.
I like all the different textures you have in there because that cabbage gives it a good bite, right?
A good crisp.
Yes, I love it because I'm greedy. Well, everyone's have been gaining weight in quarantine, including myself, okay? So people, we may want to get with those salads in the jars because I put on some weight myself, okay? Look, I'm like, okay, I need to get back down to a medium. I'm in a medium large.
There you go. That's your final product, a salad in a jar. The salad doesn't get soggy because the dressing and the hard stuff is on the bottom.
Oh,
so
the chickpeas.
Go ahead and put this away, and whenever you're ready, we'll get started.
Okay, we're ready. Okay, so that sounds good because that's what I was thinking. When it gets soggy throughout the day, that's good meal prepping.
Yeah, it's a great meal prepping. Normally they last, I mean, I've had them last 5-6 days. Honestly, I would only recommend doing max 7 per person so that you're not wasting any stuff. But if you have multiple people in your family, like say you have a big family.
Put your glass right there so we can see you, so we can see whatever you're pouring in.
Okay, so I'm going to probably, okay, I can do that. So this is the bowl that I put the jar in. This is the last step, once I'm stuffing it, so that I can easily just pour this here. Whatever falls over, and I can use it in my next thing. So that just keeps a clean workspace. But I'm going to take you over here and show you what I have. I have to bring you to the other side to show you my actual workstation. That is the final area. So we're going to make 2 from scratch. I just had to finish up this one as well. This one does not have carrots. Instead of carrots, this one has quinoa. And again, that quinoa is lower so that it doesn't affect your salad on the top.
Yeah, that was good. Mary, how long have we known each other, Mary?
I don't know, Marcy. Probably 4 years, 4 or 5 years over. I don't know. We've been a pretty long time.
Do you remember how we met?
Yes, we met at LaToya's event. Her girl, not her, it was basically my cousin invited me. He was there hosting. Okay. And I just remember seeing Chuk, just a little, he was this big at the time.
Right.
He got up there, he gave us so much comedy, made me laugh. And I was just like, wow, this kid is super talented. Not just talented, but like the energy, the atmosphere, he was ready for it. And, you know, since I've known Chuk, like he's always been someone to just help and put his hands to it and be so about it and not take any nonsense. He's not down for the nonsense. So if you're an adult that doesn't know how to handle yourself, don't come around Chuk because you'll be the butt of the joke at the next show.
Oh my God. That is true. We did meet at Toya's thing. And then LaToya, I may get her on because she's really supportive. LaToya, you guys, her name was LaToya Stroman, right? Stroman? She's one of the producers with Oprah, and I think she does like a lot of reality shows.
Housewives. She's actually a very influential person in Hollywood. She's a producer from Philadelphia.
Yeah.
She doesn't just produce. She also has Girl Talk Global and like basically an organization that helps people in Philadelphia, the children, girls, see the world, which is excellent. It's awesome, and she's a great role model, and I look up to her personally. We're not that far apart in age, but my goodness, she's inspired me. I've gone back to school. And she is educated, so it took it to the next level. LaToya, I give you all props for connecting me and Mars, and that's kind of what her goal was with that event.
Yeah,
so let's take a look here.
I'm gonna get her on.
This is my little station. It has all of the condiments. So these are the things that are gonna be put in prior to, and then my dressings here. Be sure not to tip things over, so you can go ahead, put it on the inside.
Okay.
I'm just gonna move this out the way. I'm gonna show you how you do this. So I get the green goddess dressing. This is from Trader Joe's. I get this because it's only 20 calories per teaspoon. So bring that in there. So I'm gonna go ahead and drop about 2 teaspoons worth in here.
Okay.
All right. And then the next step, so first you have to make sure you put your dressing and your wet stuff on the bottom. Since this is going to have quinoa, I always have my measuring cup so I can know how many calories I'm actually ingesting. So this is digesting, excuse me, we're eating. This is 1/3 cup of quinoa that's going in that one. Okay.
Okay.
And then we're going to go ahead and do the same thing for the other one. And now I'm going to go to more wet herb products. I'm just going to go ahead and get a scoop of black beans. I prepared these myself. That's why they're not from the can.
Oh, how you do that? How you cook them?
How did I do it?
Yes.
I put it on the stove and just let it cook. I put salt in it. I don't overdo it with beans. Like I keep it as plain as possible. So when I go to use it, I'll have a good balance basically, so it's not too seasoned for whatever I will need to use it for. I'll season it after I use it. So here is the organic garbanzo beans, which are about $1 from Trader Joe's.
Oh, $1 for organic. So you guys can do healthy and it's not expensive.
Well, that's what's good about what we're doing here today is all these ingredients cost me about $15 overall. And so these are the garbanzo beans, which I'm going to go ahead and grab some of that. And that's 1/3 cup, and I'm going to go ahead and drop it into the one next. So you'll see now these layers begin to form.
You guys.
And now we're going to go for our vegetables. Put a little bit more garbanzo beans. We're going to go for our vegetables. 1 second. And here I have the broccoli.
Okay.
And now we're getting more into our, I guess you would say, your harder ingredients that can sustain some moisture prior to eating.
Is the broccoli steamed or is it just fresh? Like,
No. Nothing here is cooked. Nothing here.
ooh,
I think for the vegetables, it's just good because you're getting that raw, if you're a raw vegan
right.
person or whatever, you're getting all that goodness, that typically we cook everything, so we're not getting all the nutrients. And that's
Correct.
why I think this is great. So here's some cherry tomatoes. I'm just going to go ahead and
Ooh.
drop some.
Those are my favorite, Mary. I just popped those in my mouth when I used to eat really healthy when I was really skinny.
Right. And it's a beautiful thing because then you get to remain healthy if you keep
Right.
eating this way or keep doing salads in the jar for lunch, even if you just replace one meal with this
I'll do that.
technique. So now I'm going to go for the carrots. And again, after I'm done, we'll clean it all up. We're actually going to take a look at these layers in a second to see where we are. So now you see how beautiful that is coming out.
Yes, all the beautiful colors.
Yes, all different colors, and it just really teaches you how to eat better. So now we're going to take this across the way and put it in our bowl. So we're back on the other side of the kitchen. Okay, this bowl is our pouring bowl. All right. So let me go ahead, and I'm going to start. I haven't used this one yet. So this is organic broccoli slaw. And again, it gives me a little crunch. Only $1.60 from Trader Joe's.
Shut up, Trader Joe's coming through.
Oh, yes. If you go to Trader Joe's, you can live healthy long.
$15, everything.
So I just go ahead and let it overflow. Come on. Because we're going to use that for the next one. So we got that in, and then I'm going to press it down and make some room for our kale. So today, this is my preferred green. So I'm going to go ahead and move this out first so we can get the next one with the slaw that's fell over. You don't have to do anything else.
No wasting.
No wasting.
Now, I prefer organic too, right, Mary? So I prefer organic, especially when I'm dealing with anything growing out of the ground, like strawberries, kale, cabbage. I really prefer organic. I'm just thinking about the chemicals inside there. So I love that you're using organic.
Yes, it's nice because Trader Joe's has a lot of organic things that you see. Boom! Now we're ready to go to the next step. That's all cleared up, and we go ahead and just pour our kale in there as much as you want to use. Yes, it's overflowing, but what's nice about this salad in the jar, we go ahead and push it in, compact it. Yeah, because it's salad, so that's what's nice about putting the salad in last. We really get an opportunity to pack it at that point because there's space in there. So now we are space free, and you're using every inch of your jar when you put that salad in there last.
And it's reusable. I mean, this is really good.
Yes, it's a great way to get healthy, and there's no gimmick with this. There's no gimmick with a salad in a jar.
I'm gonna tell my daughter about this because she eats while she's out, and she don't want to eat fast food, but she wants to eat healthy. So she's like, I don't want to pull up to McDonald's or any fast food place every day. So this is really good, and it stays cold.
I'm gonna change this up and put the cabbage just so I won't have any kale in this one.
Okay.
Or maybe I'll do a slight topping. And sometimes I get nuts. Just depends on what I have in my place. So yes, I'll get like some different kind of nuts, and it's nice. I just throw the nuts on top, and it just.
Like what kind? Do you do walnuts? Which you want a heavier nut or what?
I do walnuts, but pine nuts, any kind of like almonds, shredded almonds, whatever you like, you could put that. So yes, whatever is left now. This is the last one I'm going to do for today, and we can go ahead and close up our last salad in the jar, and then take a look at them all next to each other. So I put like dates on mine at times, just so I know days, like what day I should grab which one, so they don't go bad. Okay, we are finishing up. Just gonna say hello to the camera again.
Hey, there's your face.
So guys, just want to show you how much is left over from that $15 of shopping.
Wow.
But we have enough to make an additional 3 more salads in a jar.
What?
4, Again, I made these black beans from scratch, 69 cents a pound at your local Superior. If you're in California, a great place to get any dried foods, vegetables that you want to juice. That's where I go to juice.
Wow. $15 for the whole week. You're eating good and healthy and losing weight.
And I mean, it would cost you $15 for one of these salads.
Right.
So I'm not only going to show you, now I'm going to show you how I would eat it.
Ooh, I like to eat. That's why I was gaining weight.
Well, if you like to eat, you don't have to gain weight because you can eat as many of these as you want all day. And you probably won't even hit the calorie mark. Even if I ate all 4 of these today, if you're eating raw foods and vegetables that don't have a ton of oil in it, that's why I chose that dressing. You'll be good. You'll be very healthy. You'll be able to satisfy yourself. Right. So here are the 4, and then we're going to go ahead and go to eat.
Now that salad dressing, give us a salad dressing name one more time. Oh, look how cute your picture is.
Oh, sorry, I had a call coming through. Let me go ahead and oh, it's fine now. I'll just put it back.
Mary, what's the name of that salad dressing again? Tell us one more time.
It's Green Goddess. I'll show it to you one more time.
Green Goddess. I love it.
That's exactly what it is. This tastes so good. It's lemon based. Let me just read it. Avocado, apple cider vinegar, green onions, lemon juice, chives, parsley, olive oil blend, extra virgin, excuse me, yellow onion, basil, garlic, sea salt, black pepper. That's it. So there's nothing in here that is bad for you. This was probably the most expensive item that I bought, which was about $3.49. And you can change up your dressings. And normally I do, but I love this one so much. So I'll change a dressing a week. So I'll keep one dressing for the whole week so that I can, you know, keep some variety in my life, I guess. Right. So here we are.
I want to try that. Even if I do just one meal out of the day, switch it out.
Yeah. And how beautiful is that? Now you have your salads in a jar, you know?
That is beautiful, Mary. Let me try to, I want to go back into my size 5s.
You see?
Yes, I see. They're beautiful. I love carrots. Those are my favorite snacks.
Size 5 real quick if you go raw vegan. But that's why I decided to get back into my salads in a jar, because I personally have gained some weight in this quarantine. About 15 pounds is too much for me. I've already worked too hard to get this off. Get this, you know. So
I see you on your social media working out all on top of the mountain. I'm like, okay, Mary.
Yes, and it got a little chilly with this time change. It's been a little different. So now we're going to go ahead and I'm going to eat lunch. Yes, it's a little early, but I've been up since 6. So this is how I would do it. I literally just take it and dump it right into there.
Wow.
So now this is what it would look like. And again, keep your large bowl on you when you're going out and eating. So this is what it looks like after. And I just go ahead and shake it up with a fork.
Because now the salad dressing's on the top.
Now the salad dressing's on the top. And I just do this, shake it around. And look how pretty of a salad.
Stir it up.
That's ready for you to eat. So some of you guys might want a little more dressing, which is fine. Personally, I have to blend it in before it all. And then also sometimes you leave it in the refrigerator, the carrots will suck up the dressing, and that's why we put those other vegetables on that bottom layer. But I mean, it smells great, and I'm gonna go ahead and try it for you. Huh?
Bite it. I'm gonna try that, Mary. I need it because I'm like, cha.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I remember the taste like it was yesterday.
Right, that salad dressing I know is good. I'm gonna go to Trader Joe's today. I need that. I'm like, I need to be back in a size small.
You can, Marcy. With a salad in the jar, you can do anything.
Okay, I'm gonna do it.
Replace your lunch with this.
Yes.
You know, and again, if you do about a half a cup of beans, you'll be able to. The calories will last longer. You know.
Okay. And what about dinner? What time do you eat your dinner? Do you stop eating at a certain time or what?
So right now, because I'm back in the house space.
Yeah.
Yes, I will stop eating at 7 o'clock is the latest I'll eat.
Okay.
And when I'm on the East Coast, because I'm back and forth often, the latest I'll eat is 9 o'clock, so my body doesn't get too far off of the time. It's a 3-hour
Okay.
difference. Sometimes I just do this and get the rest of the dressing out.
Yeah, don't, and listen, it costs for that salad dressing, get all of it out. What? Okay. This pandemic gonna like save your coins, okay? So $15 all
Every day,
week.
pandemic or not, you should always have an emergency fund.
Oh, yes.
So I'm gonna go ahead and sit down and continue this conversation.
Oh. So, okay, so this year I see you did your event a little bit different. Tell us about your event you do every year.
Okay, make sure that we're stable here.
Are we stable?
So basically, Hollywood Enchanted Nights, of course, Marcy's always been a part of it, has been an experience where we bring people together in Hollywood. We're able to connect and truly have a space of authenticity, much like a South Jersey feeling. Like people aren't there to, you know, brag or be a certain way. They're literally there to help and uplift the arts community. Also, all the artists that are involved, typically what I do is help them and teach them how to make money and basically use their products to sell tickets, higher price tickets. And yes, it's okay to have high-end tickets. You never know, you know, what your clientele might want. For example, that's when all my things go on sale in my tickets. You can come to the show and you can get a jacket for, instead of $1,500, for $750. So those are things that I like to do because it creates also a thank you to my existing customers. And that's what mainly it's for all of the people who have supported me in the business over the year. That's when it initially started off, so they can come to Hollywood and see how we're living. Yeah. And you know, we do it really, really nice. We have, you know, paparazzi, red carpet, you know, sometimes celebrities decide to show up. It's crazy. It's a good experience. So this was our 5th year, and this year I had it in Malibu. It was a little more challenging because I thought I was gonna have to cancel the show. So basically, it was at Ellis Martin's, and this is an artist that I'll be dealing throughout the year. And we have a collaboration works coming soon, and or people can order it. It's basically his art, and then I'm painting inside of a triangle or square the portrait of the person, and it's on this beautiful wood piece, and it has like it's an oil painting. So that's what's nice about it. So people can now get the Hollywood Enchanted Nights experience on Airbnb experience with Marion Ellis, and that would be throughout the year. They can stay in his home in Malibu, as well as they would get a painting with the experience. So yes, that's a little more high ticket. However, I still wanted to keep the idea going and flowing because we have to continue to uplift those in our community, uplift people on our team. You know, Marcy, everything that we've done together, it's always an effort to raise the frequency, raise us higher. So, I mean, you know, the fashion shows you've been involved with, just even in the community that we've created, because we've done this together for what, you were there for 3 years out of the 4 previous years. So out of 5 years, excuse me. So I do look forward to this year where we don't have this pandemic, because I do believe that, like, for me personally, God has called us to connect and really, you know, spread a different narrative through the arts community, like, you know, raising up the next level professionalism in the arts. So that's what the event is centered around artists meeting the public.
Well, it's nice. And a lot of people, when I was at the last one, they were like, we've never walked down the red carpet before. We've never had this whole Hollywood experience. We've seen it on TV. It's kind of nice to be behind the scenes in a sense. So a lot of people, you know, had a good time just taking pictures on the red carpet. I was just like, okay, move along to the next place. And like, no.
Well, we want to make every guest of mine is like, I want them to feel like they are worth it. They're worthy. They're worthy of the spotlight. They're worthy to get interviewed. That people should know who they are. They should know their story. It doesn't matter if they have followers on Instagram or not. we exist in a society where people are so caught up in this social number game,
That's
but
true.
they forget to connect. And what's really nice about the experience is you actually get to experience Hollywood as it was. We don't even have this anymore. Real celebrity doesn't really exist. I mean, not how it used to. So it's that authentic Hollywood experience that me and you know, but you know,
Right.
guests that don't have connections in the city typically wouldn't have that experience of being a VIP guest with press, you know.
Right.
So that's what. And I just also want to give a shout out to Joy from Rich Girl P. Rich Girl, she's the PR firm. So she's been amazing. She's done it every year, and she's been the one to help us get into magazines off of what we're doing. So I just think the growth will be exponential this year.
She's really good too. Yeah, and she's down to earth, and she's a straight shooter. And I love that. I love anybody that just shoots straight. Boom. I love it. Don't guess anything. Okay. You know what? Chuk had a really, really good time one time at a panel, and he was telling me that he wants to do something like that for kids of his age, like teenagers, because he said we'll talk about that later offline, but he was saying that when he was up there with Free and some other people, he was like, I really like that. He's like, I was the only kid up there, but I really had a good time. I want to do that for other kids so they can have a platform to speak, because there are so many topics that I want to discuss that they can't discuss with the parents.
And they met through my event, right?
Yeah, they met through, yeah. Well,
that's the purpose too.
No, yeah, he met through, we saw him again. It was Q. Okay, when Chuk was 10, he was styling a video, right? A video shoot. So he met Q, styling Q at a video shoot up on a hill. So he was like, wait a minute, is that same kid? And so when he seen him, he goes, is your name Chuk? He said, yes, sir. And he goes, yeah, that was him. When he was like, yes, sir. And he's like, please don't say another word. Let me get my mom first. He just came back. He said, that's the kid. That's him. He said, do you remember you styled me when you were like 10? He says, no, sir, I don't. And then I'm like, remember, and I show him the picture. He goes, oh, yes. And so we reconnected through your event. And so Q was like, I got to have you speak on this panel. I know you're a kid, but I know you can do it. So Q was like, I had a really good time there. And so it was really nice. So he wants to do something like that for teenagers. And I'm like, wow, that'd be kind of, I don't know how we would do that, but let's as a mom, like, let's make it happen, you know.
Mars, we can make it happen. Come on.
Right. So I'm like, so he's working out the details and all that. But especially since this pandemic, he's like, we need to do a mental check on teenagers because a lot of my friends are suffering. So,
oh, wow. I agree. Adults too.
Yeah.
I mean, people have just kind of lost their mind. I know we talked about a situation that people are coming out of the blue trying to connect with people. And it's like, but if you haven't cultivated and built relationships over the last 10 years that were authentic,
right
now you get to see what kind of person you are in this time. Basically, in my opinion, a lot of people have had to kiss up to people because they were the person to come to, or they had some type of influence, and that person was using it to their advantage. And now those people who have been a bit rotten towards society, and using it for their own benefit, are in a lonely state, and they're literally having to learn, okay, how can I build a genuine community around me? You know, living in Hollywood, we know how those people are. It's just basically constantly using someone else's name to gain some sort of recognition when they don't have any authenticity behind it.
Ooh. Praise Mary.
So that's why we have this event, so you can find friends, build relationships, and actually be authentic with that person.
Yeah, I've met a lot of people through your events, and I'm connected with them. And then I even bring people in, like, this is something that's good, you know. So
I love you, Marcy. You know how we get. When October hits, me and Marcy are like,
I'm back running track.
We're flipping, making magic happen here. Okay. I mean, I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it how I've been doing it without you, Marcy, honestly.
Yeah, and I love your team that you have. Joy is like great at what she does.
You know,
like, I just want to like emulate her. I'm like, well, how do you do all what you do? Golly. And she stays so sane. She's so calm, you know, like, golly. So
well,
I do like
she's
that.
top to you screaming at me in the back, like, Mary, stay still. Come to the red carpet. I told you I need another interview. Can you come get an interview? She's yelling at me right now, trying to get me on LA casting.
She's a good publicist.
Oh no, she's an excellent publicist. She does more than she should.
Yeah.
She gets us sponsorships. I mean, she had Trader Joe's sponsor last year. That's why I can sit here and like stand by their products, because they sponsored a Black business before it was popular. Okay. And it wasn't a problem for them.
Yeah.
So I appreciate that. And I also want to give a big thanks to Faye Frederick. She's been someone who has sponsored the show every year and has provided that level of finance that was necessary to make it happen. So no, every year, like the last three years prior, she had been the #1 sponsor for the event, you know. So I just also want to give a special thank you to Faye for talking about Hollywood Enchanted Nights. It kind of wouldn't have been happening that way without her. And you know, she comes fly. Faye and Solana Lore in New Jersey. So if anyone wants or needs to get their hair done in South Jersey, go ahead and check out Solana Lore. It's in Gibbsboro, and you can Google it, or I'll just put the information below if you guys want to get your hair done.
And yes, I need my hair done really bad. Okay, I have so much new growth. I'm like, oh
my God, Marcy, come to Jersey. We can do something in Jersey. We'll set up an event or something. I'm not just saying don't, you know. Well, my 30th birthday's coming in August. I was thinking about doing something in Philly.
Oh, really? That's summertime? Is it warm enough? Because I got to be, you know, I'll slim down by then.
It's warm in summer. It's a 4-season place.
Okay, I'll slim down by then.
Okay, pool party alert. Hello. Oh, maybe I should. Okay, we're talking a lot. A lot of people are like, oh, where's my invite?
Right. Okay. We'll after we finish this, but yes. And you know what? I might connect with Joy. That'd be good for Chuk's thing. Once he works out the details and we have everything on paper for his thing he wants to do, because he's really serious. You know, Chuk was like, we need to do something for teenagers, because my friends, and he's the one like really talking to his friends and getting them through this. And a lot of them are having a hard time dealing with their parents, because they're like, dang, they're always here.
What about Clubhouse?
No, I don't think Clubhouse would be. I don't know. Clubhouse, really?
We'll talk about it.
Okay.
This is how I'm going with my salad.
Oh. And it's not a lot. It looks like a lot in the jar, but once the salad dressing gets on there.
I've been eating the salad, Marcy. This is halfway gone.
Yeah.
I've been going in over here.
No, I'm gonna try that. No cap, as they say. No, because I need to do that for at least one meal and stop eating past a certain time.
No, you should eat more. Oh, stop eating a certain time, but you should eat more, but more raw vegetables and fruits. And I think or more raw vegetables.
Right.
And beans and legumes instead of meat. A lot of people just keep eating, you know, 20% can stay the same, but 80% got to change.
Okay. Because I can't give up my cookies. I make these little cookies at night for years. I eat 4 cookies every night. My kids know. I just love like these Pillsbury dough chocolate chip cookies. I eat 4 every night. So I have to eat it maybe at 6 o'clock. Because I love those cookies. Girl, all my life I had cookies. Okay. So
all my life I had a
that's it. I'm like, I can't give those cookies up. I'm like, I'll take away something. And I'm not really all that big on meat like that. Chuk either. So that's not gonna be too hard for us to give up. Now Chuk does not like salads. He will juice all day long. He'll juice. Like if I make something like healthy stuff, he'll juice it, but a salad, he's like, nah. He don't eat greens, cabbage, nothing soulful, okay? So with anything like that, you said what?
Thank you for inviting me to show off my salad in a jar. Because of you, now I'm gonna eat healthy this week. I have my salads ready for tomorrow, the next day, and the next. So,
right. You're organized for the week. Okay. I love organization.
oh, I know.
Listen, when I was cooking last night, this one of the guys on there, his name was Phil Vine. Phil always says, Marcy, your kitchen is immaculate. I'm like, thank you so much. I'm cooking. I'm like, yeah. I said, hold on, because I'm like, I just think things have a place. I'm not like type A that my friends think I am. They all can miss me, okay? Ebony.
You're type A, Mars.
No, I'm not. No. Look at all this. This not even finished. All my pictures, this is not even finished. I have to, well, I leave this blank so I can stand here sometime, but I may fill that in. I'm not type A. I just think things have a place that they need to be. That's just it. Type A is like, anal. I'm not anal,
I wouldn't be your friend if you weren't, okay? This gotta be here. This gotta be there. You need to eat. You need to do that. Let me check your schedule. You call her every hour and make sure she's eating.
Just, micromanage things. That's what I tell my.
I think you're type A plus.
No. Well, not type A, B-ish. That kid's like, Mom, because the way you were, that's why we're the way we are now. Like we're good because of that. I'm like, okay, cool. I want to make one more note about this salad. What is it?
Basically, when you're eating this salad, you actually have to chew. So sometimes it does take about 25 minutes to eat the whole salad. And it should. It should.
Wow.
Oops.
Look at your pumpkins. Look at your pumpkins. Hey, look at your pumpkins.
I gotta find Zoom again. I'm like, where did my Zoom go? With my avocado. I forgot to put my avocado in there.
Oh, no. Oh, I love a good avocado. Oh.
I wouldn't put it in there, honestly. It gets too mushy. Unless you're gonna
can you put
it on top. Mm-mm.
Okay. So,
unless
it's chewing.
Look at brown.
Oh,
yeah, you have to chew your food, please.
People don't be chewing this.
Well, American food is not made to chew. It's made to eat as fast as possible so that you can buy more. And,
wow.
That's why you don't ever feel full when you're done at these fast food joints, because your stomach is not filled with nutrients, no phytonutrients. It's just basically secondary food. It's not food, it's snacks. Anytime you eat fast food, it's a snack, really. It's nothing for your body.
Yeah, eating it in the car, all hunched over, and they're like still hungry, drinking like a whole big thing of soda.
It takes 3 bites and you can swallow. You have to actually chew this. You need at least 10 bites per,
Mary, you're gonna make me go get me I'm gonna go get that. Once
you have to. You have to, Marcy. You have to.
Because I'm like, I like my curves. Now, it took me a long time to get all these curves. I don't want to lose all what I got.
No, God would never.
Right. My kid's like, Mom, this is the biggest I've ever seen. Like, all my life, we're like, my mom is super skinny. I'm like,
Tell them, don't worry. It's the first time being in a pandemic, too.
Hello. And I'm cooking on my show and eating. I'm like, okay, and I'm eating. I'm like, okay, hey. But if I eat healthy, if I do like a cleanse, then I know I'll be back where I'm at. But I don't want to lose my booty and hips.
It's okay.
Yeah, I'm scared of that.
You'll also lose the risk for heart attacks and diabetes and all type of stuff. Don't worry. It ain't worth it.
I'll do it. I'll go today. And I'll get some mason jars from Michael's. I'll go to Michael's.
Okay, I got mine from Ralph's.
Ralph's, is it cheaper? Because I got a discount at Michael's now.
Always cheaper at Michael's.
Yeah, I gotta go to Michael's and get those real nice big ones. And
I think grocery stores would have a pack of 4.
Oh, okay.
I got a big pack of 12.
I'm getting everything because I need to do that because then my daughter goes, what are you doing today? I'm like, oh, my friend Mary, you married Mary? She's like, you have 3 Marys. I'm like, no, Mary the singer, the artist. Oh, yeah. She's like, oh, yeah. And I said, she's doing salad in a jar. What? She said, what do you mean? And I was explaining. She said, I need that because I'm always on the road. I'm going here and going there. I said, watch the video. Okay, she's like, okay, Mom, I'm going to watch it. because she's gotten so small, but she still wants to eat healthy, you know, while she's on the street on a roll. And she's like, I don't want to go to Burger King. That's not what I'm used to. I don't do that. But when you're on the road, you got to find whatever healthiest junk food place you can find. Right. So she's going to look at the video. I'm going to put this on the YouTube. I'm going to do a premiere at 4. So that way, if you're not busy at 4 o'clock, you can go into the premiere on YouTube. You know how that works, right? On YouTube, the premiere. What? My son, he educated me on YouTube. So I go take this video, upload it to YouTube, and it's set as a premiere. So it'll count down. So say I send you the link, you send it to whoever all you want to see. While the video is premiere, is getting ready to show, it's going to be a countdown, and you and I will, and whoever your friends are, will be able to talk to each other while we're watching each other talk. So it's so cool. It's so intimate. I love it. So my other friend who was on here, she had a good time. We were talking to each other. What?
We're done.
Mary, I'm gonna go get me some. I don't want to lose, but I don't think you're ready.
I just ate myself slim.
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna get Chuck out the house and go to Trader Joe's. He doesn't want to go in these stores. He's like, no, I'm not going in these stores. I'll sit in the car and watch you, but I'm not going in there.
Absolutely, as you should.
Yeah.
The corona's out
do that. Thank you, man. I'm so happy you came on here. Oh, let me show you this is my new girl, Eartha May. She's my thick mom.
Eartha May, hey.
My kids bought this. My kids and my niece, all the kids, I have several. They all pitched in and got me a plus size model. Then I have my skinny model. She's over there in the other side.
I like Eartha already.
Right. I don't know how to use it completely, but it goes, you know, big and it goes small, so I like it. And I'm happy about that. So I'm like, you guys thought about me? Thank you so much for buying me this. They're like, we're tired of telling us, come over. I'm trying to try something on my niece because she's like a size 16. I'm like, so yeah, I have my own model. So thank you, Mary. I know you have to go to work. I'm so happy you came over here. So 4 p.m. I'm going to put on YouTube and I'll send you the link. And then
what about the Facebook viewing party? That's what I'm interested in.
This you want to do it today? Are you available today?
No, let's not. So
let me know what day you can do it, then we'll set it up.
What day do you think we should?
Whatever you're free. I'm free after 4 or before 4. I have my bonus baby during the week. So I have to go pick him up from school.
But during next week, because this week I'm crazy. After Thursday, we could talk on the phone. I'll call you after this.
Yeah, let me know, and then I'll set it up, and then we'll do it. It's going to be through an app called Be Live for Facebook, and then we'll do the Facebook watch party through the app.
Be Live? Text me that.
Yeah, it's going to be so cool. You and I, it's going to be like this. You know, it's going to be a little bit smaller than the watch party. You know how it comes up. And I put the video up, and then I put all your links to your social media here, and then your social media handle will be on there as well.
I'm so impressed by you. We'll talk about all this later, but thank you for having me on. And I really appreciate you inviting me to this. It's really dope, Marcy. I love you so much. Maybe next Monday night, and then we could also do a little pitch for the Consistency Club, because I'm going to start having that on Clubhouse.
Oh, on Clubhouse. Okay. Now that sounds like a good idea.
Do you have an iPhone?
No, I don't. I think my
daughter has an iPad.
Yes.
Okay, I can invite you if you have an iPad.
I have to find the charger. I don't know how to use it, but I have one.
Bye, Marcy. You have a great evening. I'll call you.
Thank you, guys. Thank you for coming on What's in the Kitchen.
Thank you guys for watching my salad in a jar.
Bye, Mary.
Bye. Do a little turn for him. Do 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 do.
Bye, Mary. Bye. Okay, you guys, so that was Mary Harris from What's in the Kitchen. She made salad in a jar, which was good. I am going to try because I have been getting thicker than a Snicker on this quarantine, okay? So thank you so much, Mary Harris, for stopping by for What's in the Kitchen, the only show where you have food and fashion, okay? So bye, you guys, and I'll see you guys later. I'm trying to learn how to stop this recording.